Alright. Cascade. This is not my favorite map, but it is actually one of my favorites. I like this map. I like this map a lot. And although it's not my favorite map, like, of all time, I already said that, it's Swiftwater. I really like Swiftwater. Um, I'm undefeated on this map, as Medic. I have never lost a single official on Cascade in my life. Now, that's most definitely about to change someday. Of course, like, there's no denying it. I'm gonna lose on this map one day. But as of now, as I am making this video, I am undefeated on Cascade. It's probably gonna change sometime, someday, but as of now, I'm pretty bonkers on this map. And this map's pretty bonkers because it's a pretty unique Hoth map. And it's really, really fun. Especially if you're on a high DM team. But other than that, let's get through this map review because I like yapping. So, roll out to the mid-fight. It's usually the same as anything else. You just buff your demo, he flies out, and then once you're able to move, you beam your scout, and you're able to go in here. As this is happening, you don't actually have to linger. I'm being serious, you don't have to linger that much like all the other ones. You can just go back, turn around, and buff all your players. You can just buff all your players and still be with your team. It's pretty amazing. I like it a lot. And as you're going, you know, buff your sniper as he goes into here, and then you follow your heavy and your soldier through this middle here with your demo and stuff. Of course, if your team's like really late, you can linger a tiny bit, but your main goal is to go with your combo and just walk out. As you're going to your spot, you need to watch out for sniper here as he likes to be on bats. That's one thing. Just watch out for that. And as you're going, you want to position yourself here. This is your main position in everything. You always sit here. Never sit here. Or if you do, don't sit here all the time. You wanna, because if you do, a demo can just spam you from here and then you get hit with a bunch of stickies and then you die. This is your main spot. This is where you always want to be in any given situation, at least most of the time. I'll tell you different situations when you need to leave and all that other good stuff, but main stuff, you sit here, on this little sliver here. The great thing about this map is that everyone's around you. Basically, on this map, everyone's your combo. Your demo, your scout, your soldier, your pyro, your demo, your heavy, your NG, your sniper, and yeah, your spy's doing whatever the hell he does, but everyone's around you. And that's pretty rare in a Hoth map, which is why I like it so much. It's nice to have 8 other people right next to you to where you don't have to do anything at all. So yeah, everything will be in your vicinity. Buff your scout, buff your demo, and most importantly, buff your heavy. Your heavy is really powerful on this map. Use him wisely. There is an underground flank, which is really rare. If he wants to, he can just ask for you to give a buff. And you can just walk down here and just spray people on their side. Nothing stopping them except for another heavy that's watching, or just people that are keeping a mind of under. But yeah, Heavy's really good on this map in anything that he does. It's kind of the reason why I haven't lost a Cascade official in my life, because Ankylosaurus was just really good at DM. If you have a good heavy that DMs a lot, this is your map. This is your map, okay? So, most of the time, it's just your team doing all the really cool stuff. Just DMing people, getting people out, your sniper winning the 1v1s with the other sniper. That's pretty much it. You're just sitting here making sure that everyone lives. And that's pretty much it for mid-fights. And The only things that I can really say that you should watch out for on mid-fight, you don't have to watch out for snipers, because the sniper on mid-fight will always be here or somewhere down here, or maybe even stupidly over here or over here. It really doesn't matter. You're covered. The sniper will not see you here. You're good. You can even peek here and he still won't see you. You're good. Like, except if he's there, but if he's not there, you can sit here and just immediately jump here. You're good. So you don't have to worry about sniper that much on this map. Just buff your sniper and you can take care of him for all your other teammates. But the only thing that really is needed for you to watch out for is this spot here and this spot here and under. Snipers can peek here sometimes, and if that happens, you can just quickly shift like this, and he won't be able to snipe you. And make sure to crouch. Actually, no, you don't have to crouch. You're just covered anyways. But just shift over on this side and make sure you don't get hit. And of course, oh, sorry. Got a lot. Anyways, Heavy and Soldier can also just, on rollouts, I've seen this a lot, where Heavy and Soldier can whip each other into side cave, and just drop down onto your combo and just kill a bunch of people. That's happened to me before. That's the only thing that you really need to watch out for, and if that does happen, you just shift over to the left side of rock here. That's pretty much it. And just let your team deal with it, because if they're just shooting at nothing. If you see it early, if you just catch it early, you can just quickly just go here and then just shift over to the other side. Like, it's really powerful. And if you can't get over there because if the sniper's there or something, you can just leave. You can just leave here. You can even just bullet surf the heavy or surf a rocket from the soldier. I'd give it a 70% chance that you just live if they try and kill you here. And 30% chances if you don't catch it early and if, you know, no one's there to protect you and you don't leave in time. So predict when that happens and make sure Soldier and the Heavy can't get anything over here. Under, of course, is important too. Not only does your Heavy have the ability to go absolute mayhem under on this underflank, but the other Heavy can do the same thing. So you're going to have to keep watching at all times on this under part here. Thankfully, when you're positioned here, you can see a tiny bit of under. And by the time he comes, you can just instantly leave. You can just instantly leave, and there's no problem with that. So, yeah, it's really good positioning yourself here. You're safe from most things. You just have to watch 2 stuff. And that's pretty much it. Of course, watching out for spies. I always say this a lot. Spy is really, really oppressive on this map. Now, I like the opinions of spy on this map is pretty mixed. Some say it's good for spy. Many say it's bad for spy. But from my perspective as a medic, I sit in this one spot, so it's really easy for a spy to just get med picks all the time. So, whoops. So yeah, a spy can just decloak on this rock here. He can decloak behind here. He can decloak behind here. Or just anywhere here. He can decloak here, decloak here, decloak here, decloak on these tires. You can just decloak here. You can just decloak here. You can decloak here. Decloak here. You can decloak anywhere behind you basically. And it's your job to watch out for that. He can decloak here. He can decloak on this bush. He can decloak on these rocks sometimes. If he has the chance, he can decloak on bats too. Just anywhere on bats. So it's really important to watch out for spies because the main, at least on this map on Cascade, the main classes that spies trying to get are the sniper and you. Because they just have because it's really hard. I will admit, it's really hard to kill other classes on Cascade. That's why many spies say that it's really a pretty bad map. I might be wrong though, because I'm not a spy main, but all I know is that most picks I see come off of sniper and medic, and sometimes heavy too, because heavy, like I said, goes bonkers on this map. So correct me if I'm wrong, but the main thing that sniper goes for. And there's a lot of spots too. There's a lot of spots. So, especially on the mid fight. So, in summary, just stand here and let your team do all the stuff for you. When you're winning, most of the time you're just gonna sit here anyways. You can also sit here. Sorry, I got something to do. Wait a second here. Yeah, anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, when you win, most of the time you're just gonna sit here anyways. You're just gonna sit here anyways sometimes, cause no matter if you win or lose, just peeking here for sniper just doesn't really make any sense. Because sniper can be here, and sniper's on bats, and sniper can be here, sniper can be anywhere. Just peeking just doesn't make any sense. But if the sniper's dead, you can be here. Right here. I know it seems counterintuitive, because someone can instantly drop here, but don't worry, because your team should be up with you as well. Your demo should be up here somewhere, like around these rocks and these fences. Your heavy as well should be next to you as well. Your pyro as well. And don't worry about up here, because your soldier should be watching cave here, or waterfall. They should be watching here. So, when the sniper's dead, you can peek here. You can just sit here, buff all your teammates, and then when the sniper's back up, you can just go back to your original spot. And the point's so narrow, like your team won't be that far from you anyways, so they can just come back and get heals and then go straight back. It's a pretty good map for your team if you're winning. If you're like winning hard, it's really, really simple. And really simple for you. Because you don't have to stand in that many places. You can just sit here, and you can just sit here. Another thing that I suggest if a team's pushing is sometimes you can go under with your heavy and do stupid stuff. I will say this, Cascade is one of the maps where you can just win with you and your heavy alone, because your DM is just so massive that it doesn't even matter. I've had heavies like that before, where they just do stupid stuff, and it somehow works. I can't explain it, but it somehow works. So sometimes, if the team is just pushing, and your heavy or something is like, hey, buff me under, you can just sometimes just say, okay, I'll play with you, and you can just peek around. It's really stupid, and then if your heavy somehow dies, you can just instantly leave and go back with your team. But don't do that all the time, because that's, again, really, really stupid. But it works. I've seen it work. Like give it 60-40. It works. But yeah, that's pretty much it for what you can do when you're winning. I don't expect to do aggro holds all the way into their spawn. That's a little too much, especially when back of the map is so narrow for you. I just misclicked the again. It's so narrow, it doesn't really matter that much at all if you do stuff here. You'll have your demo spamming here, and you could have people watching here on this other side, so it really doesn't matter if you play super duper aggro. You can play passive and it still works. Or like not super duper passive, but you can be up with your team, and then you can come back, and then it still works, like I said before. So yeah, you have a lot of versatility with this map, and if you out damage your team, you can instantly keep the point and just win, because that's what it comes down to, just DM. When you're leaving, most of the time when you have to leave, it's either if the other team sacks you, or if your team dies while holding it forward. If that happens, you have 3 options. If a soldier bombs you, you can of course just surf here. My best idea is to gain is to use all this space here and try and surf out this way. But of course, if you have your pyro, you can just stick to your pyro and leave this way. But if a soldier bombs you and you don't have a pyro, you can juke out and then just surf on the other side here. At least that's what I see. Of course, this most simple option, when your team gets overrun, is just to go out through concrete. That's pretty much it. And just wait for your team back in spawn or whatever here. That's pretty much it. That's one way to leave. And of course, the aforementioned, what I've said, you can also, if you're in a pickle, you can sometimes just leave out this left side here. This is the most riskiest one, and I don't recommend it because it's so far. But if you have to, you can take that spot. Now, there is some situations where there's a lot of chaos happening and all your team leaves you and you're alone on this side here. Do not panic. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but do not panic. You can leave here. You can leave through the middle, and you can leave through house, and you can jump out this side here. And you're with your team already, and you're in a safe spot. Don't panic, because there are 3 escape options rather than just 1 or 2 on other maps. You got a lot to work with on situations on the fly. So don't be scared if you get overrun, and if you die, of course, but you have a lot of options. Now, if you're losing, there are a few things. First thing to do is, of course, if you spawn and you're coming out of spawn, of course, check for spies in spawn. Make sure when you spawn, check the window, and at the same time, check right, because a spy could be here, and yeah, a spy can just be in the corner waiting for you to just peek and then stab you. And of course, as you're rolling out, do your 360 circle. Watch up here, because spies love to be up here as well. Or over here, spies love to be here, so watch here, watch here. And as you come out here, watch this side here. The spies like to decloak here as well. On this box. On these little corpse grade quicklime. I don't know what that is. Anyways, not the point. The point is, when you're here, your team has 2 options. My favorite option over here is to go through concrete. And remember this. Remember this as I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna, like, make sure about this. This is a sniper sight line. I'm not even joking. This is a sniper sight line. The sniper can look at you right here. Hold on, let me get the angle. Right here. Crap. He can look right here and see your feet. I'm not even joking. He can just peek here and he can see your feet. I'm not even joking. It's stupid. So every time you pass this point, you have to be parallel to this wall and jump. Every single time. When you're moving, just jump and crouch. You have to. Every single time. Of course you can walk up these stairs, but that takes a long time. If you want to be quick, just be parallel to this wall and jump. He will not see your feet. This is a stupid sight line. Don't die to this. This is really dumb. Anyways, now the point. When you come out here, this is a sniper sight line. Because sniper can watch you here, and sniper can watch you on this rock here. Make sure you position yourself here, and when your team walks out, you can walk out as well. And then just be here. And when your team is ready to push, you just push here and just skip back to your regular position over here while your team kicks ass, I guess. And that's pretty much here. Watch out for spies here as well. They like to be on these barrels. They can come up from here on point. They can be on these barrels here. They can be in apartments as well. As you're walking out too, of course, watch spies coming down through this drop down. Spies can be here on these boxes as well. Spy can be back here. just watching you like a hawk. Spy can decloak back here, just over here on this little slope, and then just come in and stab. Spy can be here as you're walking through. You can just decloak and walk. But yeah, Spy still has a lot to gain on you. So watch out for spies. And yeah, walk out. They do their stuff. Pretty good. Pretty good. I like this one the best, but another one is this one here. Most of the time you can just come up here, and then if the sniper stops peeking, because they can peek, they can be on this rock here if they really want to. And you can just sit here and position yourself here as you buff your team, and then when they're ready to walk, you just walk with them, and then come back to your default position. But sometimes you can simply just walk through quickly. Just watch for sniper, of course, and watch and like come position here. If the sniper is watching, you can just stay on this spot here and just heal your team. But of course, watch for spies. This is an important one. Spy can decloak here, Spy can decloak here, and Spy can decloak here behind apartments. And the most important one, let me see if I can do the jump right. Spy can decloak up here. Make sure when you are going up to push and when you're spy checking, you look up. All the time you look up. Like when you go and you're spy checking, look up. Look up. And then as you're leaving, look back. Or like when you're going to push, you'll look back. Because spy can decloak up here, and again, spy can decloak up here. It's really oppressive. And make sure to buff your flank too if they ask for it, so that they can go ham and jump out here if they want to. And yeah, you just walk up here. Your team kicks ass, and go back to your default position. What else do I have that is like different, but I can talk about? Is that everything that I've talked about? Sacks. I didn't talk about sacks. Most sacks on this map are kind of bad, but if your team really wants to, they can come out concrete and just actually no. What am I talking about? It's actually pretty alright, sacks. What am I talking about? Sacks are pretty good on this map because you have a lot of space to just jump in and kill, and you know exactly where the medic is most of the time, so you can just instantly go for it. So, oh yeah, and if you know they're gonna sack, of course, play passive here. Of course, I forgot to mention that as well. But when your team's sacking, they sack in. You walk with your NG just up here, and watching for spies always, of course, watching here as well, and making sure you do your spinneroonies, and then you just make it spawn, and then you buff. What other funny stuff is there on? I just realized that's in the spy spot. Is this a spy spot? No, it ain't. But just keep spinning. Spinning's good for you. Did I miss anything? Trying to remember if I missed anything. Oh yeah, stupid things can happen on this map with sniper positioning. Snipers can sometimes position on here, and it's really dumb, so watch sniper here. This is another spot. Most common spots are on this rock, behind this rock, over here, and in cave. So yeah, this one never comes up, but just in case, it's there for the picking. What else is there? I already said to buff the combo. Scout goes ham on this map. Same for soldier. Make sure you buff these two a lot. These two go ham as well. And of course buff sniper. I'd say that's about it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it there. I'm gonna be away for like a week. So if you see like I don't post another map talk like a week from now, it's probably because I'm doing other things. Uh, but yeah, next map. I have no idea. I'm probably gonna do something simple like. Did I do Upward and Vigil? I don't think I did Upward and Vigil. Let me just double check. I did. Yeah. I'll do Vigil next. So, yeah, tune into that one. That one's gonna be fun. All right, and that's it. Bye bye. All right, this is just post edit me really quickly. I kind of messed up the rollout a little bit. Um, you don't have the time to just look back and buff all your players. What you're supposed to do, sorry, is you're supposed to stay back and linger a tiny bit to where you can buff your sniper, and then once your heavy and soldier get in front of you, that's when you start buffing them, so that they get buffs as you're walking. You don't have time. I kind of like gave a broad interpretation of it. You don't have to linger as much as other maps, but it's like really quickly, so you can do it for like a split second and then just go. You don't have the time to buff all your players. That doesn't make sense. I just want to be more specific on that, and yeah, buff your snipers, soldier, and heavy on rollouts. Just to be more specific, not everyone. Just buff those players. Okay, now we're done.